Formula One is back in Montreal. Let's hope it's not going to be Groundhog Day. The local rodents have disrupted more than one race day here in the past. The Canadian Grand Prix is ready to kick off, and the only drama on the tracks we want to see is the best drivers in the world battling it out for a place on that podium. Gilles Villeneuve is a quick, free-flowing circuit in parts, with a stop-start aspect thrown in for good measure around the chicanes and hairpin bends. Medium-speed downforce will play a large part in avoiding the wall of champions and ensuring success at this iconic track. We might still be early in the season, but that doesn't mean we can sit back and relax. Everything is up for grabs, and nothing is certain at this stage. The competition is on. Welcome back as we continue our race weekend with practice soon to finish and then qualifying hot on its heels. Time and time again, we see just how little separates the drivers as they complete their qualifying laps. Those who have pushed that little bit harder during qualifying can be rewarded with a grid place that sets them apart from their competitors going into the race. You're going to want to join us for this, folks, so fasten your seatbelts. Tension continues to build here as race day begins.
Alfa Romeo managed to meet expectations during qualifying, and if they can keep this up, they'll have a good race ahead of them. McLaren's performance during qualifying was stellar. They're in pretty much the ideal position for the race. And the race will be taking place under blue skies. That means the teams should be able to apply their strategies without any added complications.
But don't forget, there's always excitement in Montreal, and the odds are that this will be another Grand Prix to remember. As the sun continues to shine, it seems like nothing can dampen the mood of excitement here at the track. And here we have the Alfa Romeo. Not as close to the front as they might have wished for, but we know the race order can change a lot during those first few corners. And it's the second Alfa Romeo there. With a top 10 position on the grid, this race could really go either way for them. And we're just moments away now. The drivers are ready and raring to go. It's the Canadian Grand Prix. And it's lights out and away we go.
Good job. Good job.
Alfa Romeo just moved up a place. Looks like that was a position gained for Alfa Romeo. Here's the replay. Now let's watch this. The Alfa Romeo involved in this one. Goodness me, there they go, moving ahead of the other driver. Back in the garage, the team absolutely loved it. McLaren gain a position. Let's have a look. Now just take a look at the McLaren. they get past? Which moves them up a position? And McLaren with a great overtake. And that's the lockup!
You can push. Box is left, box.
A position gained for Alfa Romeo.
P6, that's position 6, well done.
Let's take a look at the replay. Now let's watch this. The Alfa Romeo involved in this one. The team watching on and clearly loving that. There's contact! It's chaos on the track. Let's see what happened there. Okay, here's the Ferrari. that a crash? Multiple cars, I think. Let's take a closer look. Let's have a look here. This was the Aston Martin. And there's the collision. It's caused absolute carnage. It's a race position gained for a Mercedes. Mercedes moved up a place. Alfa Romeo just moved up a place. We can take a look now. Now let's watch this. The Alfa Romeo involved in this one. That was a big moment. The team are clearly delighted.
And once again, good job.
Looks like that was a position gained for Alfa Romeo. Here's the replay. Now let's watch this. The Alfa Romeo involved in this one. I think it's safe to say that went down well with the team. Someone spun out. Let's take a look at the replay. Now just focus on the Haas. What a spin! A position gained for Alfa Romeo. Let's see what happened there. Now let's watch this. The Alfa Romeo involved in this one. The driver's team there cheering them on. Contact and several cars involved. Let's have a look. We're just watching the Red Bull. And there's the hit, and it's crystal clear who was in the wrong there. Gain a position. It's a race position gained for Mercedes. We've had a crash. Let's take a closer look. So this was the Aston Martin. They've lost control, and there's the crash. That's going to be a big blow to the team. Will they be able to recover? We'll see. It's a spin!
Keep focus.
Good job.
And McLaren with a great overtake. Alfa Romeo just moved up a place. Looks like that was a position gained for Alfa Romeo. We can take a look now. Now let's watch this. The Alfa Romeo involved in this one. Back in the garage, the team absolutely loved it.
You're good to push. A position gained for Alfa Romeo. McLaren gain a position.
This will be the last lap.
need to get these tyres to last.
Push. Over the line.
Let's take a look at the replay. There it is, that's the win for Alfa Romeo.
And it's thoroughly deserved. A hugely talented driver and undoubtedly a worthy winner.
Over the line.
Fantastic work from the Alfa Romeo driver. A good outcome for Alfa Romeo today. The team have got to be pleased with this performance.
Absolutely. I imagine it'll be pats on the back all round, and deservedly so.
After an intense weekend, the team ends in first place in the constructor standings.
For the next round, we're heading back to the heart of the UK. Get ready for a race to remember in Silverstone, the cradle of Formula One.